Hello, it's Thursday the 6th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So the OECD has been on. Their economists believe that the UK base rate could reach 7% as the Bank of England tackles this stubbornly high inflation. The wider view, of course, is that we'll be at 6% by year end, but depending on the path of inflation, rates could well have further to go. Don't forget, the UK still has the highest inflation across the G7, so there might be something there. Coupled to this, the chance of a hard landing, that's where the economy falls into a recession, has increased. That's with the expectation for another 50 basis point rate hike at the next MPC meeting. Some are even forecasting another 50 basis point rate hike at the meeting after that as well. Of course, nobody should really lose any sleep over the prospect of a mild recession, but both Hunt and Bailey are sticking to the rhetoric that they want to avoid contraction. Perhaps recession is still a dirty word after all. More likely, they want to avoid stagflation. That's low or negative growth coupled with high inflation. And that really is a dirty word, as it can be a real bugger to deal with. Over in the US, we had the Fed minutes out yesterday. While the decision to pause was not unanimous, there were still a few votes for a 25 basis point rate hike. The overall tone was that a single skip should suffice, as this would allow the economy a good chance to catch up. And that means rate tightening should resume at the next meeting this month. However, expectation is for them to proceed with more caution, so future rate hikes will likely to be smaller, and we may see more pauses as the pace slows. Attention now switches to non-farm Friday and the June employment report. Forecasts are anything between 200,000 and 225 new jobs created last month, which would be a fairly neutral number and unlikely to shift the sentiment away from another 25 basis point rate hike at the next Fed meeting. The dollar index closed around 103.25, and there is potential upside for the dollar if tomorrow's data points suggest further economic strength. Sterling opens around 127.10 against the dollar. We're about 117 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 108.65 this morning. So yeah, that's it from me. Tomorrow we're having sweepstake. Do join me then.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.